Hi everyone, guess what? It's time to cut some Battenberg. If anyone hasn't heard of Battenberg, in the UK we have a cake and it's square and it looks just like this. I don't mean just like this, it's a mini version, probably about that sort of size, and it has 4 sponge squares in it. Sorry, this sort of size. I saw the camera wasn't on it. About that sort of size. It has 4 squares of sponge in it, 2 pink, 2 yellow, and then it's wrapped in marzipan. Not my cup of tea, I have to say, but my husband loves it, as do a lot of other people, and this is just my version of that cake. And anyone that's been around my channel for a while will know it's been around for a while, and it does sell very well. It's very popular. But for the newies, which there seem to be lots of you, again, welcome to my world. I'm going to be showing you some Battenberg. I've just popped my scales by the side of me so that I can weigh the slices. Not all of them, I just weigh some of them to make sure I'm not going off weight at all. It's impossible, again, I've said this before, gosh, it gets so repetitive, doesn't it? It's impossible to get every single slice exactly the same. And I've actually bought soaps from people that use the cutters, the special cutters that cut the whole loaf in one. I will get one of those one of these days. And even those slices don't weigh exactly the same. And sometimes you go off a little bit with when you hand cutting soap, but more or less they're all practically identical. It's a little bit soft, this loaf, but it's going to be all right. I just tried to super fat it a little bit higher, but I'm not going to do that. I'm going to leave it where it was. Like they always say, if it ain't fixed, ain't broke, don't fix it. So I'm not going to cut every loaf. I'm actually going to leave a whole loaf uncut, because some of my suppliers now are wanting, because I actually cut my slices, believe it or not, I cut my slices quite big for the UK. But some of my, I don't mean people that supply me, I mean the shops that I supply, some of them would like to cut the slices a bit smaller, and that way they can make more money off them, of course. So I'm going to leave a whole loaf of each soap uncut. And you can see the difference it makes with it just being a little bit softer. I hope you're all getting over your colds and flus and everything like that. You're getting back into the normal flow of everyday life now the children have gone back to school. We can get the houses tidied up, and I'm hoping to redecorate the house this year. So I was thinking I might quite like to add that to my channel. You know, just while I'm doing the house up, show you the before and after shots and tell you where I've got my ornaments and decorations and paint and furnishings and fabrics. Tell you where I've got them from. I've always been interested in homes magazines and anything to do with home decor. Even though my house is estate, I still always dream of having a beautiful house, as most women do. And I was, I think I've said to you that I was always interested in design, but it wasn't really clothes and fashion, it was homes. And the other thing I love to do is sign writing. But even as a little child, I remember endlessly drawing plans of houses and rooms and making mood boards and all sorts of things. The only thing I think would be a little bit annoying about being an interior designer is when you go into a home, they will want the house to look how they want it to and not how you want it to. So you'd maybe be putting things together that you didn't really like very much yourself. So if you ever wondered what the Battenberg smells like, it really is just a strong marzipan scent. Nothing more, nothing less, exactly what you would expect. I've literally had loads of orders for this in the sale. That's why I had to make another batch. I'm not sure how much longer I'm going to keep the sale on, but I do want to give everyone the chance to order. If you are wanting to order but you're not in a position to order right at this moment, if you just send me an email letting me know that you're going to be ordering in a week or 2 weeks, obviously I won't keep the sale open endlessly. I will keep the sale open for you, but obviously, like I said, I can't keep that ongoing forever, so it has to be in the immediate next fortnight. I've had a brilliant idea for my boxes as well. They've been so fantastically popular. Of course they would be at Christmas time. That is when your gift boxes do sell. They're not going to sell as well throughout the year, but remember there's always Valentine's, Mother's Day, birthdays, all sorts of different occasions that people want to celebrate. So I've come up with something that I think is a little bit different. I haven't seen it before anywhere. I haven't seen it done anywhere. So I hope you like what I'm going to do with the gift boxes. And it's not going to add loads of value to them either. But simply just because people have loved them so much, I thought, well, they never were going to be just a Christmas item. I've been looking for a long time for a nice box. And the way I am, I love that box now, but in a little while I might not like the box anymore and I'll be looking for something different. That's what I'm like with everything. So there you go. Looks pretty cool, the Battenberg, doesn't it? If you want to just make one little bar of Battenberg, all you need to do is find a square mould. You might find moulds with 4 compartments in them. Make some pink soap and some yellow soap, cut it into squares like I have, and then make some cream soap, probably you would pour it into a quarter the depth of the mould, and then you would just pop, actually you wouldn't, you would pop your squares into the mould and then you'd pour the cream all over it, give it a tap down so it all sits level in your tray, and then you've got one slice of Battenberg if you can't make in big batches. Not that I make in big batches, they're bigger than they used to be. But some people make massive batches of soap. I'm not quite there yet. Plus, I like to keep it fairly fresh as well. So, great. Hope you like that one as well. I'll see you very soon for another video. Bye for now.